Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have a contest entry again here for another contest. I really love when these YouTubers put on these contests, so I love doing my entries too, and I always like to make a video response to them. This one here is for BlastMode7s 100 subscriber contest. I'm basically blown away by the fact that this guy has only had 100 subscribers. I mean, you gotta go check out his channel. I've pumped it up before in other videos of mine. I have given him a shout out before as well. And honestly, like, if you haven't gone to see BlastMode7s channel, you're totally missing out. Like, this is a rather underrated channel as far as I'm concerned. I mean, this guy knows so much about video games, so much more I think than I ever could know about video games. He knows how to take this stuff apart, and I do to a certain degree, but he gets down to the nitty-gritty on it, and he really has some in-depth information over there, as well as like pickup videos and all that kind of good stuff. I mean, just a channel I really love checking out. Every time I see him upload a video, I always go check it out. I'm subscribed to a ton of channels. Like, literally, I think there's about 300 channels I'm subscribed to because I'm really interested in, what's going on out there and stuff like that. And it gets to the point in the day where I can't watch every single video that I'm subscribed to unless the title or something gathers my interest. And I just, I don't have the time to go and check it all out. And no matter what though, whatever he uploads, BlastMode7, I am on that video and I'm checking it out because it's always interesting. So if you haven't gone over to check out his channel, you definitely need to do that. It's amazing, and I'm telling you, if you haven't, you're missing out totally. But here's for his 100 subscriber contest. I'm really excited for him. Congratulations again, man. I can't really say that enough, obviously, just because I have so much appreciation for your channel. The thing that he wanted to know was, what do you think about the sort of contrast between collecting video games online versus going out in the wild? And I'm an in the wild kind of guy. Like, that's the way you find my pickups. So as you can probably tell from looking at my videos, yes, I do find some pretty good things out there, but I never really find like things that are absolutely stellar. I mean, I do find on occasion some stellar things, but not in the sense that other people do that out there. Like, you've got channels where these guys go out to the swap meets, they go out to all that kind of stuff, and they really score like hardcore essentially. When they're out there, they find like really amazing deals, garage selling and stuff like that. And honestly, just the way that my life is constructed around me, I don't have time to go out and garage selling on the weekend. That's really my family time. And I do hit up some thrift shops and stuff like that on the weekend, which is what I usually do during the week. But I just don't have the time really to go out there, seek out garage sales, plan a route and all that kind of stuff. As far as that goes, like, I can't get out there to get to all those like amazing kind of places where you're getting stuff right out of people's homes. I'm facing the competition of numerous people out in the area that are hitting up the same thrift shops I am, and like, there's people that are hitting up the thrift shops that I know, like the Min and Long Shot and all these guys. Like, they're hitting up the same thrift shops that I'm hitting up. We're all in competition basically with one another, yet we got each other's back as far as it goes, and we're always willing to do trades, and our interests are different too. Like, there's things that I see out there that I'm not really interested in, but I know that Long Shot's interested in, or these other YouTubers are interested in, and I'll text them, ask them if they're interested in it and stuff like that. But that's the thrill of the hunt for me, and that's the part that I really enjoy. Now, that being said, I have gone online, and I do trades online and things as well, so I don't take that out of the things that I'm doing. It's very important, I think, to keep your options open, look everywhere. It's not a one way or another kind of thing, and although that's the way I think the question was sort of phrased, is are you a thrifter, are you an online person? But basically it was saying, what's your opinion? Well, I'm telling you my opinion. My opinion is, if you're not doing both, then you're not really actively seeking out things for your collection. The way it should work, and the way it should work for everyone, is find things cheaply and then sell those things off, make some cash for yourself, and then fund the things that you want to do with it. Now, I use money that I make from selling video game stuff to do other things as well. So for instance, I just don't use it to fund my collection. For instance, yesterday I sold an N64 with 007 GoldenEye controller and like all the accoutrement to make it plug in and everything like that for $60, and then I went out for lunch today with my family, and that basically covered it. So that was great. I ended up paying a third of that for the stuff that I sold. So that's the way that it works. Like, basically a $60 lunch cost me $20. That's the way that life should work as far as this collecting stuff goes. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into going out there and finding stuff in the thrift shops and things like that, and when I can make a deal like that and save myself a little bit of cash in the long run, then that's great for me. Now, you gotta understand, there's also this other part to it too, which is the thrill of the hunt going out thrifting. Yes, you can go online, and yes, you can be like a very sort of frugal or whatever online, search for the ultimate deal kind of thing, but you're always going to be paying a little bit extra. I think when you're dealing with things online, you're never going to find you know, something that's just absolutely mind-boggling online that you might be able to find out in the wild. So for me, it's really the thrill of the hunt. Like, I pick up stuff, you know, like $5, $10 games, stuff like that, $15 games. I mean, that's what I mostly find, and I get them for a few bucks, like $2, $3, $4, sometimes $5 if it's something I really want, $6, you know, things like that. And that's the way that, you know, I do my hunting. But I come up with some really interesting stuff every once in a while. Like, for instance, my favorite thing that I've ever found that I got for 10 bucks, right up there. Sorry for the camera work, but there's that box Virtual Boy I got. Now, if you take a look at something like that and you go online, what are you going to find it for? You're going to find it for $10 with free shipping? That's never going to happen. I found that in a Talese. 10 bucks is what I paid for it, and I got $1 off because I had points or whatever. You know, that's the thrill of the hunt for me. I mean, that was just super exciting to find something like that in a store where they didn't know what they had, and I knew exactly what they had. So that's the thing for me. I mean, you're not going to find that online no matter how long you look. You look online, maybe you'll find one for 75 bucks. Maybe you'll find it for 80 bucks. It's probably worth about 150 bucks. The condition that that one's in. You're not going to find that online at that kind of price. And to me, if you're not finding it for that kind of price, it's not as fun. Like, it's more fun for me to find something out there in the wild that's just absolutely mind-boggling, something like that. Although maybe not a super desirable system, it's really cool to have one in the box. Something like that, where, you know, online it's just not going to happen. So that's the whole thing as far as, like, for me, for finding stuff in the wild that I think is really interesting about it. That being said, I have gone online, I have bought stuff online. The way I started my NES collection, which you kind of see sort of sticking around down there, there's like 2 shelves right there. My NES collection is about 150 games. I would say half of that probably came from eBay, and it's been upgraded over time. So basically the way I started that collection was I went online and I kind of had in my mind like which games I wanted, and I found them in gigantic lots. So I would find, like, you know, I was first looking for like Super Mario 2, I had to have that. So I like looked for that in a lot with like 25 other games. And then I got a bunch of other games thrown in there that were also on my list. So like I'd find, like, you know, Ninja Gaiden and a couple others with the same lot, and those are the ones that I was really targeting with the stuff I had when I was a kid. So I knew going to the thrift shops I wasn't really going to find all those things. Like, I've never seen Ninja Gaiden in a thrift shop. I've never seen a variety of them. I've never seen Bubble Bobble. I've never seen, like, just, you know, ones that I really wanted to get in my collection, stuff that I remember from my, you know, childhood and stuff like that. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, never seen it out there in the thrift shops. Like, this stuff just doesn't show up as much as I'd like it to. My collection would not be what it is if I didn't go online. So there's that dual side to it as well. But the primary thing that I do love to do, like I explained before, is get out there in the thrift shops and hit them up. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't checked out BlastMode7s channel, you definitely have to. Really amazing guy, wonderful, like just amazing collection. Just totally envious of his collection. I don't understand why in the world, like, I know his channel started about a year ago, mine did as well, maybe a bit longer. I started my channel ago, as far as I can understand from taking a look, like, at when his first video was published. But honestly, like, if you're not checking out his channel, you definitely need to. It should be, like, more popular than mine is. Like, mine's at 300 or whatever subs. His is at 100. I mean, he should be at 500 if I'm at 300. It blows my mind that people aren't over there checking out his channel as much as taking a look at mine. So get over there, check it out. Really awesome. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.